What's going on, guys? Thank you guys for joining us again for another Just for Canines and Kitty 2 product review video. Today we're going to be talking about a couple of products. If you go on road trips, if you're out often, these are going to be great for you. Now it's going to be a really short video because there's not a lot to say to them because the products are pretty straightforward, but I think that you'll find the information useful. And honestly, I think that once you see the video and how it worked with my dog, I think you're going to get a good idea of why I think it's a good suggestion. Okay, so just a little bit of recap. My dog that you're gonna see in the video, he's about 9 months old. He's a little bit stubborn. He's still new to a lot of experiences, especially going to like really big parks. So he likes the idea of being in small areas that he can see everything, but when it's a really expansive area, he kind of acts a little bit timid. So I tried to get him to go with me on a walk this day, and it was a little bit difficult. You'll see firsthand here in a second. So before I go into the video and show you, I'm going to explain these products. So this first one is a car safety harness, okay? So this is a harness for your dog. You have the strap that goes around the neck and then around the chest, like the rib cage area and over the back. And it's got a very soft pad that goes down the center for the comfort of your dog. Now this thing's got padding throughout it, so it is pretty comfortable for them. But one of the perks about this particular product is that it is intended for use in a car. So it actually has a specific loop on there for you to run pretty much any standard seat belt through it, or your dog can be as safe as you are in your car whenever you're going for those trips. So if you find yourself on a lot of road trips or anything like that, this is an ideal kind of product for you. Takes a couple of seconds to put on and off, especially if you have a simple dog or an easy dog that's not going to give you a hard time with it. If you have a complicated dog, you know, they like to make things a little bit more difficult, then you may have a harder time. But really, in the end, this thing is an extremely easy product to use. Now, to pair with this, we have this single loop collar. So this collar, or not collar, but leash, this leash is intended for you to keep your dog near your side. The wrong thing to do is let your dog be in front of you when you're walking them. Now it's okay for them to explore and things like that, but when it comes to establishing the dominant position with the dog, you want to keep the dog next to you, if not a little bit behind you, so that way they always understand that you lead the walk. This leash right here, this lead, is the perfect length for something like that. So as you see, it's a really straightforward, strong, thick strap with a hook on the end, and this is from Coastal, and you can get this at the Just for Canines and Kitty 2 store, as well as this car safety harness. The car safety harness starts at about 23 bucks, so this is definitely well worth that investment, especially if you find yourself out doing things often and you want to keep your dog near and comfortable. So this is something ideal, I think. And then to pair this with it, this starts at about 14 or 15 bucks, about 14 bucks. Ideal for coupling with this because it keeps your dog at a comfortable position and at the right length of distance where they can't get away from you. And it gives you a lot of ability to be able to keep them with you firmly because there's no slack, so they can't tug on it and yank on it. Now, as you can see here, my dog, he is stubborn. My dog Coop is such a stubborn puppy when it comes to some things, and you see he's giving me the hardest time. It was almost like I was dragging him as opposed to him walking. He just really was not trying to walk with me. But what you can see though is how well that harness is working. That harness and this length of leash are perfect together because they allowed me to be able to comfortably make him come along with me. As you can see, the straps are very easy to put on. It's easy to put on and take this thing off. You can see that it clips on really easily and quickly. So that way you don't take a lot of time having to fuss with the dog, because sometimes dogs will get anxious. So you want something that works very well and effective. This is it. So there you have it. As you guys can see, the car safety harness and the short strap leash from Coastal, both can be found at Just for Canines and Kitty 2. Make sure you shop with them online, justforcanines.net, and you can check out all these products and a lot more awesome products. Stop in the store and they'll be able to hook you up even better. So thank you guys for watching. We will see you on the next product review.